Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I'm going to try attaching this mic here. Just making a quick video today. I had a dream on October 31st, 2024. I got some notes here from when I had it. I've been trying to interpret it a little bit off and on. There's a couple things that stand out that I'll review in the dream. And some of it I kind of speculate on to see. I can't interpret this dream really. There's some stuff that stands out that seems to have an importance to it. That goes beyond just personal, like a personal type dream. But anyway, it could be nothing. I just thought I would share it with you guys, see if you have any kind of interpretation, or if you guys had similar dreams that maybe you know something more, or it could be absolutely nothing, and we'll just take it with a grain of salt. So anyway, had this dream on 10/31/2024. I was walking, and I'll go back to my notes as I need to, but I pretty much remember everything in the dream. So I was walking up a gravel road. I was like kind of coming off a road onto a gravel road, and I was walking by foot. And I think there was like a gas station or a white building on my left as I entered onto this gravel road. Going up a hill, it was kind of woodsy on both sides, and I was going up the hill. It was either morning, and I find out later that it was morning, but it was like that hour of like darkness. But you could see, like if someone was coming on a bike, you could still see them vaguely. As I'm walking up to the left side of the trail, I get over. There's a guy coming down on a scooter. He's coming down his left side, but he's coming down on my right, coming down the hill on the scooter. And what did I say to him? I said, hello. I said hello to him. I waved and said hello, and then I continued walking up the gravel road. And then on my right, I noticed like a swing in a tree. It was like the typical like rusty chains coming down with a little wooden swing. It wasn't swinging or anything weird like that. I just noticed it. I noticed the swing in the tree on my right. So the swing was on my right. The scooter was on my right, and I'm going up the trail. And I'm continuing to think like there's someone coming, and I was the someone, not literally me, but someone was coming. I had the thought in my head that someone was coming, and they're going to be like super surprised. They're not expecting this. It's a celebrity. They're going to be so happy. It's like they don't even know what's about to happen type of feeling. But like I know, but I didn't even know. I just knew that I was coming. Not meaning Chad, not me, but like whatever was coming, they weren't expecting. So I get up the trail, and there's a little white cabin there, and right next to the little white cabin was like a stump in the ground. But it was glowing blue on top of it. I noticed it because I kind of went over and kind of looked at it. It was glowing blue just on the top of the stump, almost like blue paint, but it was glowing. And as I looked into it, you could clearly see a large picture of George Washington's face. How did I know it was George Washington? Why, yeah, I know what George Washington looks like. But even in the dream, I knew it was George Washington. So it was a blue painting that was glowing in the top of this stump. And then the little white cabin. And over to my right, in the gravel parking lot of the little cabin, as it kind of like pulled off the trail there, there was two guys there, and one guy said to the other, Dwayne, you are up early this morning. So it was morning time. We were there, and it felt like we were there waiting for others to come. Like we were just there a little bit early, and we were waiting for others to come type of thing. And I think that's pretty much it. That was pretty much the dream. So yeah, the scooter, and then the swing on the right. But that blue stump was like the biggest thing in the dream, is that George Washington's face in that blue stump. It was a tree chopped down, and we've seen George Washington. So I don't know. I can't interpret that completely. I could speculate a couple things as far as like the blue states and the left. The stump was on the left. It was blue. Had George Washington's face. Maybe the tree needed chopped down to reset, or for a new tree to grow. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I can't interpret it completely. But when I had it, I had a feeling like the blue trees needs to be chopped down and we need to reset things type of thing, go back to like George Washington days. But I don't know. But the name Dwayne, I don't have any Dwaynes in my family or any friends named Dwayne. The only Dwayne I know as far as a celebrity or like who's coming could be like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I don't know. He's on the left, and I didn't know it at the time, but he could. I don't know. They could bring him into the political scene. I'm not sure. That's pure speculation. Swing. I don't know. It's just an interesting dream. Specifically, that blue stump, Dwayne, the little white cabin. It wasn't the White House, but it was like a little white cabin off the trail, off the gravel road there on the left. And then the scooter was kind of weird coming down the hill. And this was all before the election. This was on 10/31. So I don't know. Take it for what it is. I don't know if you have any questions. You guys probably won't have any questions, but if you can interpret this, let me know. Comment below. If you've had anything similar, let me know. But I look forward to the day of the Lord's return. I look forward to Jesus' return so much. No matter what time it is, I do look forward to that the most. I didn't really take this as a Lord's return video, but who knows? Maybe people might not be expecting the Lord's return. And some people would definitely be surprised, that's for sure. I wouldn't say this was a rapture video or anything like that, but it was a video for things changing, things like the swing and things getting chopped down and the blue and George Washington. There's things are getting reset, and God is definitely on the move. 100% He's on the move. And in the end, it'll all be for His glory. No matter what happens, no matter the days that we have, look to the face of Jesus for help. Get into His Word. Spend time in fellowship with your brothers and sisters. These days might not get easy. I don't expect them to get any easier. I don't expect to go back to how it was. I really don't. I do expect hard times, even here in America, and that's just especially the way we've been living, just how we spend our money. Even speaking for myself, how we spend our money, there's pain to be had. Like when you misuse money, and even for myself, if you misuse money and have bad leadership, on no matter who you are, whether you're a father and you're not leading your family, or whether you're a church pastor and you're not leading your congregation, or whether you're a politician and you're not leading, doing your job in government, there's pain to be had. And unfortunately, when I don't lead my family suffers due to my not leading them. And if the pastor's not leading the congregation suffers. And if the government officials aren't leading how they're supposed to be leading, the people suffer. So you can't avoid the suffering. If anything, they just try to prop it up and push it off. But it might be just time to deal with it. Not time to blame, particularly once we get into that suffering. That won't be a time to blame. If anything, that'll be time, hopefully, where we come together and unite as Americans, and we're able to get rid of all our fighting and stuff. But we have some suffering to do here. So no reason to have anxiety, no reason to have fear. We know ultimately that God is moving, and God is definitely still in control, and we see Him moving every day. I just thank you so much for watching this. It's kind of a weird dream video. These dream videos are kind of weird. It's just I enjoy sharing them, and I remember them so clearly and vividly. It's just fun to share with each other. So share below if you've had a dream like this. Take care, and God bless.